Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Custom Dota. I'm W1.
And I'm the Capitalist.
And we are here, man, to explore one of my most favorite maps of all time.
This map has been around for so long, and it's always been a challenge. I think the biggest challenge of this map has been getting people together. But Helms Deep, amazing
actually,
map.
The biggest challenge of this map was getting Legolas. That was the biggest challenge.
Okay, getting some overpowered hero, sure. But actually having an even game is really hard to do for Helms Deep, because more oftentimes than not, it seems like the survivors, the actual Helm Deep's humans and elves win. Always win. You need good orcs to be able to have a good match.
You do. Let's actually have a look at the map, because the way this map looks to me, it's not like our old Warcraft 3 version of the map, for very obvious reasons. What this map actually, we'll hit the unpause button as well, so we can, because now I can move my camera around. It's a shame I can't completely zoom out for this one. So basically, the way the map looks like is just a basic Dota map, but obviously not so basic with all the different entrances and exits across the map. But it looks a lot more balanced in a way, because you can pick any different hero. Like with the older version of it, you could only pick a couple of the heroes. And it was not like Legolas, who was completely OP and you just sent like grunts all the time and so on and so forth. But this game let me pick Dro Ranger. So instantly, I win.
Yeah, so Toby's very happy about that one. They actually sectioned it up to be 3 lanes.
I have a bug.
Just like normal.
Sentiments as well.
There is the bottom lane. It looks like is supposed to be.
Oh yeah, let me actually show you Cass' perspective too, because we've got him hooked in as well.
So the bottom lane, it looks like is supposed to be the back doorway into Helm's Deep through the. I'm presuming these stairs kind of signifies the sewer area. You know, because in the old Helm's Deep, the whole objective at first is to try and breach open that wall to make it easier to get into Helm's Deep. It looks like this bottom lane is supposed to be kind of that. I'm sure as they actually get better at being able to program it, they will make those sort of things available.
They've actually already done the split. I think they've actually already done the split, because if I'm gonna walk myself over here. The fact the battle begins and I'm seeing creep waves moving out right now. Okay, so we have armies. We have armies which are all going to be fighting. So it looks like we actually have a 3-laner. Yours are running down south. Actually, just
mine are going to be going into the middle.
Yeah, but actually mine ran through the bottom of the map and now running up past the wall and are going to come through the middle. The funny thing is, like, these creeps are obviously not that intelligent.
No, they aren't, because my bottom wave creeps ended up going into the middle lane, which I don't believe they should be doing.
No, that's what mine did as well. My bottom ones actually walked all the way down the bottom and then came back up to the river mouth. But it looks like one's are trying to push through one angle,
Arrow, fly.
while the other one's trying to go up towards the high ground.
So we have this odd sort of 2 different creep waves meeting in this middle lane.
Yeah.
Very odd. I'm presuming
they're coming up and they're chasing you. I think that's the only reason why they're coming up that way. Does your tower actually function? Let me try and push the creep wave up a little bit further, and we'll see if the tower actually functions. It's also because I want to see where the aggro of this thing goes.
Or I can just run into a tower.
Or I could run into a tower and die. Yes, I could.
See. That's what I'm going to do. YOLO! Yep, towers work. Towers work!
Agreed.
Whoa, Toby.
I won't kill. I won't kill.
I'm going on an adventure now. You know what I realized? You probably shouldn't buy tangos. There's no trees for you to eat. Towers have a really long range.
You can actually
very, very long range.
You can actually buy things. I can't. I bought things and I couldn't put them in my inventory. So yeah, this map is obviously still another one of those ones which is still in development.
Really, we just wanted to be able to take the opportunity to explore the map he's created so far.
Yeah.
So obviously people are still learning to make these sort of custom commands. I think we're still... Yeah, you're going to a river to nowhere, friend.
I've found Into the West right here. Life is hard for me. Yeah. Life is very, very hard for me.
So I don't know if he actually intends to make this into just a different Dota map.
So did you die and you can't move anywhere now?
No. I'm moving. Okay. It just takes a while.
Because
when you start out in Helm's Deep, it's like a maze.
Because in the original version of Helm's Deep, okay, I get to that because I want to switch over to Cap's view.
Yeah, the original version of Helm's Deep.
Actually, show us around inside the base.
So we got here's the main part of the base where we have the throne and everything else, the shop in the background. This is the sewer area, like the bottom lane is supposed to be the shorter path. It looks like, but they go all the way down and then they end up going through the river. So it seems like everything goes through the river. This middle one is a longer path that you have to go up downstairs, all the way into the long pathway, which
that's
I'm blocking the creeps.
Wait,
I didn't even realize.
Hang on. That could be completely next level. Because you could just make an entire army of like blocked creeps.
Yeah, and just let them all go at once.
Yeah, no, you've lost one.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll let him go eventually. I'm not gonna hold all of them captive.
Oh,
there we go.
You've lost him.
Anyway, so this represents the long the main way, I believe, up into Helm's Deep.
That was my thought.
That you would go through, and then I guess there's this extra top path. But my question is, I wonder if the creators actually like this Dota mechanics that's currently happening, the 3-lane highway and everything else.
Yeah.
If he's actually intending to just make a new Dota map, or if he's actually going to transition this into the true Helm's Deep once we are able to figure out those sort of commands. Because
the true Helm's Deep was basically surviving up against the masses. It wasn't meant to be like a balanced kind of.
Yeah, and every single one of the some of the Helm's Deep you could actually choose your own orc heroes. Other ones had them already preset for you. It would depend on what slot you were sitting in. Yeah. But the humans and elves, it was completely dependent on where you sat, and everybody wanted green because green was Legolas.
Yeah, and if you had to, you'd take the purple because that was the other elf guy that was there.
Yeah.
Whatever his name was that no one really cared about until he got killed, and Aragorn was like all emotional about it. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I would like to see it could just be limitations of the map as well. Because when you look at the map, you go, well, okay, maybe at this point we can only make Dota 2 things.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could just come down to that. But we'll be watching it closely. Hopefully we might be doing a later episode about Helm's Deep Advanced or update number 2 or something along those lines. But either way, obviously it's going to be a fun Dota version of the map for now. If you want to see more custom Dota and you actually find some... Oh, I found some neutral camps.
Oh yeah, they're neutral camps. There's Roshan as well.
Wait, what? Where's Roshan?
I'm clicking out on the. Just go to your minimap. It's bottom left. My sniper is going on a journey over there now.
We must. All right, he's on your side of the map though.
My sentiments as well.
I suppose technically he is. I didn't even notice this gigantic wall.
All right, so we're going to switch to Cap's view because he's going to get there before.
Oh Jesus, Roshan, no! Mercy, please.
So there's actually a Roshan.
Oh, they even added a Roshan.
Is it called Balrog?
He's leashed and everything.
Is it called Balrog?
No.
There's no name change?
Everything is normal Roshan, including an Aegis. They even added a shadow barrier element.
Sorry, that's me. Don't shoot me.
All right.
Because I have no protection.
To get up on these cliffs? Is there a blink dagger? Can you buy a blink dagger?
Still
buy a blink dagger. So just get up on the cliff.
And just take Roshan out that way?
Well, I don't know if you could actually see inside the pit, but...
Yeah, there may be a shadow.
They might have the same shadow mechanics as the regular Roshan pit, but
yeah.
I didn't even notice. So I guess I was completely wrong. I guess this middle area represents the blown up wall.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah,
so that's the blown up wall, and it's the side entrance, which is the one at the back. However, if you that should be a raised area. That should be a raised area because you had to climb a very, very high staircase in order to get into like the side access, but then it will still bring you back into the Hornburg. So it was like, it's like to loop around. So I'm not going to say it's the most accurate Helm's Deep map I've ever seen. If we're going to be brutally honest about it, and we really should be brutally honest during these custom Dotas.
But we will be visiting back. I'm not sure if this map creator just intends for it to be a Dota map or if he's actually going to try and go back to the old Helm's Deep and actually have like a gate that you have to like take down or an actual like the wall and actually have the torchbearer go in and try and blow up the, if you can actually get those sort of things. Obviously everyone is just experimenting so far.
Yep.
So for the small amount of time it's been out, he's done an amazing job just recreating the universe of Helm's Deep. Obviously, the individual game mechanics come in later.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. But of course, if you want to follow more Custom Dota stuff, put your submissions to custom@joindota.com. All you have to do is just give us a short description about what the map is, as well as the link to the file on the Steam database. So that's in the Steam Workshop. We'll subscribe to it, and we'll play it over here on our computers and see what really is going on. Share it with the community. So if you also got like unique maps that don't just have to be like Helm's Deep or Green TD.
Yeah,
or
create your own
Wintermore
things.
Wars.
Don't necessarily go back to the Warcraft 3 maps.
Yeah.
Once you figure out the
If you
mechanics,
think will challenge us, then do things like that as well. Even if it's like, and I'm still waiting for someone to do this, just a visual map. I want to walk through something and go, ooh, in perspective mode.
And if you want to go for some sort of challenge, one of the good ways to do it, which is very mechanic, I don't think it's too advanced when it comes to the mechanics, like Helm's Deep can be. The old mazes. Yeah. The old mazes that you used to do, like those are actually cooperative in some ways, but still have that challenging benefit. I don't think anybody has really tried any mazes yet.
Some people have been trying to do like slide Dota, which is going to be a lot of fun because that's a big mechanic problem to get around that one. But hey, we're looking forward to seeing what the custom community can create. Even if we are in alpha, there's still some amazing stuff being created as we were showing you today. So please submit your stuff, and we'll be back with more Custom Dota in the near future.